I grew up like a floater in terms of national identity. I never really felt like I identified or I had some sort of belonging to a certain place.
Third culture kids, or also known as TCKs, are a unique group of individuals who have spent a significant part of their childhood outside of their parents' culture. Third culture kids typically follow their parents on overseas assignments, relocating to one or more countries for a period of time. This lifestyle comes with its own set of challenges and rewards.
Hi, I am Kyle Dante. I'm Filipino, but I was born and raised in Thailand. I'm now currently working as a marketing manager for hotel and a few F&B outlets. Both my parents studied their bachelor's in the Philippines, and then to pursue their postgraduate education, they moved to Thailand. They went to AIT, Asian Institute of Technology, and they both did their masters, and my dad did his doctorates there, and they just been here ever since.
Each day, TCK families face the challenge of adapting to a new place while balancing work, culture, language, schools, and friendships, all while coping with homesickness and nostalgia for their previous home. It's a daunting mission, but they persist in their efforts to make the most of their new surroundings while holding on to cherished memories of their past.
I do wish I had some time to live in the Philippines, just because, in its base fundamentals, like it is my home. It's where my family is. Majority of my family is, and it's also a huge part of who I am and what my like where my culture is situated. And I wish I lived there enough time for me to really, like, for example, learn the language first of all, and really establish my roots there, or just be connected to my roots there. But at the same time, like being in Thailand and being in the situation I'm in, I actually consider myself very privileged. So yeah, I do wish that like I had a bigger connection to where I was from, to the Philippines, but I also have no regrets into where I was born and into life that I'm in, you know?
TCKs are considered a growing people group. While it's hard to pinpoint exactly how many TCKs there are, according to Interaction International, it's estimated that there are 230 million people who could call themselves TCKs. If they were to claim a place on the globe as their own and gather all together, TCKs would become members of the fifth largest nation in the world. It is understandable that while living overseas, TCK families tend to find comfort and build relationships with other expats as they undergo similar experiences.
It's a real struggle in terms of trying to sort out your identity. I think never really considering any place as home. I lived in Thailand, but I was not Thai. I couldn't speak the language. I always was felt and still am treated like an expat, like a foreigner. Even when I go to Philippines, which is considered my hometown, my motherland, I don't speak the language. I've never lived there. I am not very integrated into the Filipino culture, so I never really felt Filipino either. I grew up like a floater in terms of national identity. I never really felt like I identified or I had some sort of belonging to a certain place. Also a good thing, because I also felt like I had more freedom to explore. That also brought up opportunities for me to go to other places, to explore other countries and be more ambitious and adventurous in where I want to go and where I want to situate myself, where I want to establish myself.
TCKs have a lot to offer in terms of their perspectives, experiences, and skills. As they move through different countries and cultures, they develop unique qualities that set them apart from others. These include adaptability, empathy, resilience, and flexibility. TCKs can use these qualities to their advantage as they pursue higher education, careers, and personal goals.
It really opened up my eyes and just opened up my range of opportunities. Not opportunities in the way of just like how the education has pushed through my life. It was also just like I was just aware of different cultures. I was aware of different countries. I was aware of other possibilities I can go to. Like I can go to this country and do this. I can go to another country and do this. You know, like I just suddenly the world was more open. You know, I never felt like I was stuck in this narrow vision of the world.
The journey of a TCK is not always easy, but it is undoubtedly rewarding. As a TCK continue to explore the world, they leave behind a trail of experiences and memories that shape who they are and who they will become.